Hello guys, today we discuss about current affairs daily quiz which is very important for prelim 2018 and today is 20th April 2018 and the question is framed according to previous year IAS question structures. You can refer it for other government exam but it mainly focus on IAS exams. Okay, so let's discuss the questions. The first question is with reference to the e-Vidhan project, consider the following statement. E-Vidhan is a mission project to digitize and make functioning of state legislature in India paperless. It is a part of the broader Digital India program of government and is likely to contribute to the cleanliness and environment by reducing the use of papers to a great extent. The Ministry of Home Affairs is the nodal ministry for the project. So which of the following statements are correct? A 1 and 2, B 1 and 3, C all of the above, D none of the above. So the answer is A 1 and 2. E-Vidhan is a mission project to digitize and make the functioning of state legislature in India paperless. It is a part of the broader Digital India program of the government and it is likely to contribute to the cleanliness and environment by reducing the use of papers to a great extent. The Ministry of Parliament Affairs is the nodal ministry for the project. Okay, it is Ministry of Parliament Affairs, not Home Affairs. It is taking all the necessary steps for rolling out the project in all the states at an early date. One of the key components of the strategy devised from implementation of the project is to create project monitoring units both at central as well as state levels. So let's go to the next question. With reference to the stakeholders consultation on National Clean Air Program concludes in Environment Ministry, consider the following statements. Suggestions at the consultation include constitution of Chief Secretary level committee in the state for multi-sectoral coordinations, area-specific standard, satellite monitoring, enforcement issues, and high-resolution inventory for the Indo-Gangetic plains. The main objective of the two-day stakeholder meet was to carry out consultations with the state government bodies on newly formulated NCAP and to ensure their participation during the stage of formulation and implementation. Which of the following statements is correct? A 1 and only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. So, National Clean Air Program is the initiative of the government to fight against air pollution. The focus will now be on the implementation of city-specific action plans. This was emphasized in the two-day stakeholder consultation to discuss the National Clean Air Programs that conclude in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Drawing upon from the experience of implementation in the states, suggestions at the consultation include constitution of Chief Secretary level committees in the state for multi-sectoral coordination, area-specific standards, satellite monitoring, enforcement issues, and high-resolution inventory for the Indo-Gangetic plains. The main objective of the two-day stakeholder meet was to carry out consultation with the state government bodies on the newly formulated NCAP and to ensure their participation during the stage of formulation and implementations. So the correct answer is B, both 1 and 2. Then next question is, consider the following in respect of national pension system. Bank account details and mobile number is mandatory for NPS subscriber. Foreign Account Tax Complaints Act (APRIL2018) and Central Register of Securitization Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest (CERSI) have been made mandatory for new as well as existing subscribers. So which of the following is correct? A 1 and only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. So let's understand what is CERSI. It is a Central Online Security Interest Register of India. It was primarily created to check frauds in lending against equitable mortgage, in which people would take multiple loans on the same asset from different banks. So what is FATCA? It is the primary goal of FATCA is to gain information about US persons. FATCA imposes tax withholding where the applicable documentation reporting requirements are not met. And the and bank account details and mobile number is mandatory for NPS subscribers. So both 1 and 2 are correct. With reference to the first meeting of BRICS, Finance Minister and Central Bank Governors, which of the following statements is correct? The first statement is the meeting was held in Paris, France. The main issues that meeting discussed are related to enhancing the project pipelines of new development banks evenly across member countries, expansion of NDBS membership. Then third statement is the proposal of the South African President for setting up a working group on illicit financial flows and a BRICS task force on public-private partnerships. So which of the following is correct? A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C all of the above, D none of the above. So the first meeting of the BRICS finance minister and central bank governor was held in the sidelines of the IMF World Bank spring meetings on 19th April 2018 in Washington DC, okay, not in Paris. The Ministry of Finance, Government of India was represented in the meeting by Sri Subhash Chandra Garg, who is the Secretary in Department of Economic Affairs. The main issue there the meeting discussed were related to enhancing the project pipelines of New Development Bank NDB evenly across member countries, expansion of NDB's membership, the proposal of the South African President for setting up working group on illicit financial flows, and a BRIC task force on public-private partnership. Issues related to BRIC contingent reserve arrangement CRA as well as BRICS bond fund are also discussed. So the correct answer is B1 and 3. And the next question is, with regarding to the impeachment of the judge and the Chief Justice, consider the following statement. Justice Ram Prakash Sethi was the first judge against whom impeachment proceedings were initiated. 7 opposition parties submitted a notice to Rajya Sabha Chairman Venkaiah Naidu requesting impeachment proceeding against Chief Justice of India Deepak Misra. A notice of motion is must be issued by 100 MPs from the Lok Sabha or 50 MPs from the Rajya Sabha. This motion for removal can be moved in either house. So which of the following statements is correct? A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C all of the above, D none of the above. Justice B. Ramaswamy was the first judge against whom impeachment proceedings were initiated. So the first statement is wrong. Then, in an unprecedented move, 7 opposition parties today submitted a notice to Rajya Sabha Chairman Venkaiah Naidu requesting impeachment proceedings against Chief Justice of India Deepak Misra. The petition has signature of 71 lawmakers, 7 of whom have retired. At least 5 allegations of misbehavior against the Chief Justice. So the second statement is also correct, and the third statement is the first step of impeachment. Is the first step of in the process of impeachment of Chief Justice. Okay, so the third option is also correct. Then let's go to the next question. Let's discuss the question number 6. Consider the following statements. The criminal law ordinance provides for stringent punishment of jail term of minimum 20 years or life imprisonment or death for rape of girl under 12 years. In the case of gang rape of a girl below 12 years, there will be a punishment of life in jail or a death sentence. There will also be provision for anticipatory bail for a person accused of rape or gang rape of a girl under 16 years. Which of the following statement is correct? A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C all of the above, D none of the above. Let's explain it. The Union Cabinet on Saturday provide promulgation of an ordinance to provide death penalty for rapists of girls below 12 years, according to a senior government official. The Criminal Law Amendment Ordinance provides for stringent punishment of jail term of minimum 20 years or life imprisonment or death for rape of girl under 12 years. For the crime of a rape of girl under 16 years, minimum punishment has been increased from 10 years to 20 years, which is expandable to imprisonment for rest of life. In the case of gang rape of a girl below 12 years, there will be punishment of life in jail or a death sentence. Minimum punishment in case of rape of women has also been increased from rigorous imprisonment of 7 years to 10 years, extendable to life imprisonment. The ordinance also provides for speedy investigation and trial, which needs to be compulsorily completed within 2 months. There will also be no provision for anticipatory bails for person accused of rape or gang rape of a girl under 16 years. So the answer is A 1 and 2. Okay. So let's go to the next questions. With reference to Fugitive Economic Offenders Ordinance, consider the following statement. Government can seize the domestic asset of those deemed by a relevant court to be fugitive economic offenders. Special court can declare a person as a fugitive economic offender. So which of the following statement is correct? A 1 and only, B 2 and only, C both 1 and 2, D none of the above. Let's explain it. A fugitive economic offender is a person against whom an arrest warrant has been issued in respect of scheduled offence and who has left India so as to avoid criminal prosecutions or being abroad refused to return India to face criminal prosecutions. The Union Cabinet on Saturday approved the promulgation of the Fugitive Economic Offenders Ordinance 2018, which would empower the government to seize the domestic asset of those deemed by a relevant court to be fugitive economic offenders. The ordinance has provision for a special court under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 to declare a person as a fugitive economic offender. So the correct answer is C, both 1 and 2. So question number 8. Okay, the last question. Who is the first deputy managing director of the International Monetary Fund, IMF? First option is Jim Yong Kim. Second option is Arjun Bahadur Thapa. Then Akim Steiner. Then David Lipton. So which of the what is the correct answer? The Jim Yong Kim is the president of World Bank. Akim Steiner is the current administrator of UNDP. Arjun Bahadur Thapa is the secretary general of SAARC. David Lipton is the first managing director of it is the first deputy managing director of International Monetary Fund. So the correct answer is D, David Lipton. Okay, you can download the PDF